teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Broad Street Bullies will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. There's a hit on the play. Nady's going to play it against the half wall. And that one's denied.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Broad Street Bullies win the faceoff at center. And now he moves it to Pasternak. Fires it with the stop. He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Goaltenders spend so much time tracking pucks, anticipating plays, and knowing exactly where they are in the net. He thought he had this covered, but unfortunately, he was beat just inside the post.
New York's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and that when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
The Broad Street Bullies have it in the offensive zone. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Into the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Looks to set up along the point. Excellent stick work on the play. Here's a pass to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Toronto's got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get...
Scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Toronto's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Huge steal in his own end. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. Makes the save. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Great heads-up play by the defender. A chance! Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. Rene is aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Moves it over to Nady. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Turns it away.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The Broad Street Bullies move the puck in the defensive zone. Bizzy's got it now deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Nady. Slips by the D. New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Pasternak. And he says no!
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
New York's got the lead in shots. Nevertheless, they still trail here in the first. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Taken along the wall by Koser. And now it's grabbed by Pasternak. Made the save on the play. Takes the pass. takes a shot.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And it's a quick pass to Danielson. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, scores! Oh, wow, what a shot. If that had four wheels, it would have been given a speeding ticket, Cheryl.
Well, he did tag it, didn't he? I mean, he was right in his wheelhouse, got to his off flank, and man, did he unleash on that one to hit the twine. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
And there we go. Icing is the call. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Tees it up! Scores! Oh, she pounced on that little rebound and puts it in. The Broad Street Bullies continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Toronto's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves it around along the half wall. Here he is, shot on net. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Centers Clyde into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Danielson's won the draw. Set the tones, got the puck along the wall. He scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. But when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here, and he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Turns him away. Back-to-back saves there. Picks up the puck in his own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Feeds it over. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Gets a hold hold of the puck here at his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Turned aside with a glove by Foster. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Set the Tones got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. Grabs the puck. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that goes off course off a body. And a great heads-up defensive play here. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Broad Street Bullies haven't had a lack of scoring opportunities, but they are still behind on the scoreboard. Set the Tones won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Moves it in front. Set the Tones got control of it now from their own end. And that's picked off. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Running interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Coasters won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Sends the pass in front. Scores! What a play! New York's finally got the counter-punch they need. Now, can they do it again, Cheryl? That's the question.
Well, they need the knockout punch, don't they? And if they're going to get two and claw their way back in this one, but the momentum's in their favor right now. But it's their choice to do something with it.
And that goes off a body. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends a pass over. And the defenders come up with the puck. Slides it quickly to Nady. And we'll reset things after that icing. New York's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the entire group that they're playing against.
Passes it over. Here's a stretch pass to Nady. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shuts him down.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Aronson's got it behind his own net. The Broad Street Bullies will play it in their own end. Feed to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
They bend, but they don't break, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Koser. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Huge stop by Rene.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
But when you're on, James, and just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Scoops up the puck now. Finishes his check with authority in the corner.
Pasternak's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Aronson's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Nice feed from the boards. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Rene. Let's see what the officials are calling. Grabs his nab for tripping.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
New York's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Aronson. Big time stop there. They clear the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Passes out front, and that's intercepted. Sends it in on the attack. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Sends it ahead to Nady. Here's a chance, and that one's turned aside. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Toronto's looking to break out.
Graps is almost back in the play.
Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Late goings of this period set the Tones leading by one. They're up 5-4. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed from his own end. Throws one up to Koser. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. And nearing the final minute of the second. Slides it across. New York's gained possession along the boards. Slides it across to Pasternak. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Nady's completely dialed in tonight, and she's got multiple points to show for it. I think our coach is going to continue to throw her over the boards anytime they want a momentum change in this game because she has been the barometer from start to finish so far.
We've played not one, but two periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Puck is dropped on the third, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Toronto's in the lead here in the third period, James, but this has been an action-packed, back-and-forth, entertaining game that just screams offense. I would have hated it. Why? There is zero defense to be had.
Set the Tones, got a hold of the puck. Takes it into the slot. Big save in front.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
Takes that pass back at the point. Puck scooped up by Koser. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Passes it in front. Oh, up the iron. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Foster's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Poker's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
The Broad Street Bullies win possession here in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Nady. Scoops up the puck here. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. From the neutral zone now. And that pass goes off a stick. Toronto's playing it from the side. Shakes loose. Into the corner now. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Puck sent over to Nady. Oh, she gets by. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. What a timely goal by the leadership on this team. I mean, you've got to find ways to get it done at the right time. And this is sending a very clear message by the leader of the group saying, we are here, we are ready, and we're back in this game.
Regains possession at center. New York's got the puck. Busy's lugging the puck. Slides it over with pace to Nady. New York sliding the puck behind the net. And he's got the answer for that one. Takes control of the puck. And that's off a stick. Gets the puck in deep. Carries it across the line. Shot! Oh, stopped it! Wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instincts. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck. What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Now a quick pass to Pasternak. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Dishes it off. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Takes possession. Feeds it over. Sends it quickly to Busy. Picked up along the boards by Koser. Can't get a hold of that pass. Still a tight one here as we approach the final minute of the third. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Shot! And that doesn't reach the net.
New York's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And it's a quick pass to Pasternak. There's the physical side. Point blank stop by Rene. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Really tough call to take. I mean, it's the end of the third period. You're down by a goal. You've got to find a way to generate some offense, and now you're wind up shorthanded. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
The bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Koser's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Headman pass. Oh, no, look at this. Scores! And we're going to boot camp, Pounder.
We are going to boot camp, but we might have to sit around for a while all of those Archeons get collected off of the ice right now in recognition of her hattie. He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
New York's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Koster's won possession. Here's a shot, and that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, a fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.